time, baby. Double up champ here. Very first video. I'm super excited to bring you guys my main card predictions for this week's UFC Macau. We're gonna be bright. We're gonna be up bright and early for this one, watching the fights. Not much happening in the prelims, so we ain't gonna worry about that. But some nice fights on the main card. I can't wait to talk about them and break them down. If you're new here, like, subscribe, get my name on the map because we're doubling up every week, man. Starting off the main card, Sumadarji versus Alex Perez. I'm going Alex Perez, man. I'm seeing way too much Sumadarji love. I get it. You see the plus money tag. You see his last performance. You see the reach, and you fall into the trap. But I'm not here to fall into the trap. Sumadarji, besides his Jesus Aguilar win, we're seeing him pinned on the mat, laying on his back for multiple rounds of his UFC career. Like, I cannot back that when we got Alex Perez, who is going to be in your face, mixing in the grappling, mixing in the striking. We know how he comes out. First round, he's going to be swinging for the fences, bringing the fight. Like, I just don't see Sumadarji working his jab and keeping Perez off him. I think we're going to, in hindsight, we're all going to be upset with ourselves because we were so caught up on Sumadarji and throwing around Jesus Aguilar that we thought he could hang on the ground with Alex Perez. Like, no, not a chance. If you watch Alex Perez and Asu Amabayev, like, before he got choked out, like, he's putting in work. Like, I just see a big skill gap here. And I think a lot of people are going to fall for the plus money tag on Sumadarji. I get it. He's the hometown favorite here, starting off the main card. But I think this step up in competition, he's going to fall short. Which I, you see it. You see it. Anytime Sumadarji takes a step up in competition, he falls short. I'd say same thing with Perez, but if we're saying levels here, I think Perez is levels above Sumadarji. So give me the favorite. Minus 130 Perez. All right, moving on. Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris. I don't got the odds up here, but I know Jake Matthews is minus 250, minus 300 maybe by now. Carlston Harris, he flying in for a check. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. There's a lot better fight before this of Jake Matthews and Muslim Salikov, but that got scrapped, so Carlston flying in, gonna get his check, take take his ass beating, probably get subbed up on the ground. I see him seeing his way out. He's 37. I can't see it any other way. Give me Jake Matthews. All right, moving on. We got Kyle Sakura versus Cameron Smotherman. Again, I feel like I don't even gotta give these fights too much time. It's tailor made for Kyle Sakura. Like, you see the level of competition Kai Asakura's fought compared to Cameron Smotherman, like, Asakura's taken a huge step down. We've seen him fight Pantoja in his UFC debut, took the L, comes back, takes the L to Tim Elliott, and then you're gonna feed him Cameron Smotherman. Like, this should be a no-brainer. Cameron Smotherman taking L's to Sarah City, people like that. There's just levels. That's a common theme in this main event or this main card is there's levels, and Kyle Sakura is just a better fighter, and overall, I just don't see Smotherman getting the job done. Give me Kyle Sakura. I'm gonna go with Kyle Sakura by decision. I think Cameron Smotherman hangs in there. Probably doesn't get put out or choked out, but I think he I think he shows grit and fight, but I just don't think he's there. I think he's And if he does get the job done, that's huge for him and his career. But if you look at their record, 12-6, 21-6, like, Smotherman be losing, man. Half the time he loses, half the time he wins. Like, he's fighting at 50% right now. I'm not gonna take that against Kyle Sakura. We're not gonna spend any much more time on this. All right, man. Moving on, we got Pavlovich versus Texera. The odds speak for themselves. I don't know why Texter is getting this opportunity of a lifetime after the horrendous fight with Tai Tuivasa, like I was not impressed. He's crawling around third round, getting walked down by Tuivasa, like not a good look. I don't understand this matchup. I guess Sergey's probably just itching to fight, and I mean Texter, he's 6'7". It would be cool to watch him crumble in front of the Chinese fans. But come on, man, vet lessons, Sergey. Like, there's obviously levels. Like, people are gonna say Texter's out here boxing with Alex Pereira getting his hands going, but come on, it's totally different when Sergey's literally throwing heat right back at you. Like, you're not gonna be boxing with Sergey. You're gonna be fucking ducking and getting out the way. Like, I only see this going one way. I know it's heavyweights. Texera, he got the jiu-jitsu, but just look at the picture of Pavlovich. He's so broad and like sturdy. He's not getting taken down by this weak, lengthy 9-1 fighter. Like, he's fraudulent. We've seen that with Derek Lewis clipping him and putting him out, and then he goes to a decision with Tai Tuivasa, and it was not a good look at the end of the fight. I can't I can't explain this matchup, but give me Pavlovich. Probably first round knockout. He's putting them out bad. Like, once again, I'm gonna say it, there's levels and the odds speak for themselves. All right, man. Moving on. We've been drilling favorites, so why don't we go ahead and throw down on a dog? Co-main event: Alonzo versus Zhang. If you didn't already know, I'm going Alonzo Menafield at plus 190, plus 200 now, probably. I just think Zhang is fraudulent. Like, he's such a can crusher. I think that record speaks for itself too. Like, he's taking L's on the Chinese regional scene, and if you actually took a deep dive on Zhang, it's like I don't understand what the UFC was pushing. He's had such a candy schedule. He is young, I get it, but he's can crushing. He's been can crushing in the Chinese regional scene, and if he isn't can crushing in the regional scene, he's getting put out badly. Like, I get it, he was a lot younger then, but Alonzo, UFC vet, brings the fight. You never see Alonzo shying away. He's always throwing back. Even against Carlos Olberg, he storms across the cage, and yeah, he got put out right after, but he's there to swing, man. He's there to fight, and I tell you what, if Zhang starts facing a little adversity and starts getting a little hurt, just from what I saw last time, I think he'll fall apart again. Someone like Alonzo Minifield, he's just gonna be in your face, probably mixing in the wrestling here. Like, I just can't. I can't get behind Zhang at minus 200. Like, even if he does put Alonzo out in the first round, it's not a good bet. Like, minus 230 for this guy, who's beat Anthony Smith, lost to Johnny Walker. Like, you got to look at the record and be like, okay, is Alonzo better than those people? Give or take maybe the day, but 17, 6 and 1, like, dude's been scrapping for a minute, and he has some good wins. He's fraud checked and put some people in their place, and he's also been put out badly. But I think I think he's hungry. I think he's wanting to come back, get this win. He just fought a dog in Ozdemir. That was a big step up, but I think he's gonna pull it together this one and get the underdog win. Give me give me Alonzo by probably split decision, man. I think it goes long. Split decision, Alonzo. Give me that plus money. All right, moving on. Our main event: Song versus Figueiredo. Again, man, look at the odds and just tell me what you think. I think we all know Figueiredo is on his way out. Song still prime, 28 years old, still has title aspirations. He is a gatekeeper at the very least, but I just think Figueiredo knows what he's doing here. I think after the last main event in China, how that went, I think they had no other choice but to make Figueiredo their lamb. And who's going to slaughter that lamb? Song Yadong. He is going to put the absolute hands on Figueiredo, stuff the takedowns. Like, I just don't see Figgy getting off much with Song. Song dealt with a lengthy, tricky striker and Sean O'Malley. He took the loss, but it was a good fight, man. And Figueiredo, he fraud checked Montel a few months ago. Like, he's been scrapping, he's been getting active, but I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know if he's broke or what's going on, but I think he's going to be laying the gloves down after this one. He's not flying to China, and he's not getting a main event call because he's going to be the next fucking title contender. I think they know what they're doing here. They're setting up Song for a nice win in China, give the fans what they want, while also bringing the star power of Figgy, even though he's washed. So yeah, give me Song. Should be no brainer. I say Song. Song by decision. I think it goes all five. I think Figgy stays tough, and he ain't gonna go down without a fight. But I just think again, Figgy's on his way out. Song's on his way up. He's still fighting for something. Figgy's just fighting for a check. I think everything favors Song in this matchup. Give me Song. And that's my main card predictions, everyone. Hope you tell. We're going to double up this weekend. I got bets out on Alex Perez and I got bets out on Alonzo. Those are my two favorite picks. All the other ones are straight chalk, so we're not even going to touch those. If you're throwing minus 300 in your parlay, like you're going to get what you pay for. I wouldn't recommend it. Taylor fade this weekend, boys. Those are my picks. You heard the bets. We doubling up this weekend. Tell me in the comments your guys' picks, favorite bets, props. I want to know. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you back here next week for UFC Bonfim versus Muhammad. Can't wait to talk about this card. My boy Bryce Mitchell fighting. We got remember the name in the main event. Y'all must have forgot about his grappling, man. I'm telling you, there's levels, and everyone don't want to see it, but give you a little sneak peek. Bilal Muhammad is him. Peace.